In the heart of Cameroon, a young boy named Francis Ngannou grew up in an environment that would shape his future in ways he could never have imagined. Born on September 5, 1986, in the small town of Beatty, Francis faced numerous challenges from an early age. His father was known for his violent behavior, creating a tumultuous home life that left lasting scars on Francis and his family. "My dad didn't have a good reputation," he recalls. "He wasn't a professional fighter, but he was violent. I saw the fear in my mother's eyes, and one of my goals was to take that fear away from her." As Francis navigated his childhood, he experienced the harsh realities of life in a developing country. The family struggled financially, and by the age of 10, Francis was expelled from school due to a lack of resources. With no other options available, he was forced to work in a sand mine, a grueling and dangerous environment. "I started working in this open-cast mine, digging sand with hundreds of others, including children," he explains. The conditions were brutal. The miners worked long hours in the scorching sun, often without proper safety equipment. Despite the physical toll it took on him, Francis found a sense of strength and resilience in the labor. While working in the mines, Francis often felt a deep sense of longing for something more. He watched as other children attended school, equipped with pens and notebooks, while he struggled to make ends meet. "Sometimes, I would see kids my age going to school, and I felt ashamed that I couldn't be one of them," he reflects. However, he also understood that he had to provide for his family, and that reality fueled his determination to change his circumstances. Francis's life took a pivotal turn when he discovered boxing. One day, he stumbled upon a video of Mike Tyson, the legendary heavyweight champion known for his ferocity and skill in the ring. "Watching Tyson fight was like a revelation for me," he recalls. "I had never seen anything like it. I thought to myself, I want to do that. I want to be a champion." This newfound inspiration ignited a fire within him, and he began to dream of a future beyond the sand mines. However, pursuing a career in boxing was no easy feat. Francis knew he had to leave Cameroon to chase his dreams. But the journey to Europe, where he believed opportunities awaited him, was fraught with peril. He faced a daunting decision: to risk everything and embark on a treacherous journey or remain in a life of hardship. Ultimately, he chose the former, driven by the desire to create a better life for himself and his family. Leaving Cameroon behind, Francis set out on a perilous journey across the Sahara Desert. The desert is known for its unforgiving conditions, and many who attempt to cross it do not survive. Francis joined a group of migrants, all seeking a better life, and together they faced the harsh realities of the desert. "We traveled in a small truck, crammed with people and our belongings," he remembers. "The heat was unbearable, and we were limited on water. Every moment felt like a fight for survival." As they traversed the desert, Francis witnessed the desperation of others. People were collapsing from exhaustion, and the threat of violence loomed large. "I remember a woman who was so exhausted that she wanted to trade her baby for a chance to rest," he shares. "It was heartbreaking to see how far people would go just to survive." Despite the overwhelming challenges, Francis remained resolute, determined to reach his destination. After days of grueling travel, Francis and his group finally reached the border of Morocco. However, this was not the end of their struggles. Crossing into Morocco meant navigating a new set of challenges, including the constant threat of deportation and violence from authorities. Francis spent a year in Morocco, living in the shadows and relying on the kindness of strangers to survive. "We often had to hide in the forests, avoiding police raids and trying to find food," he recalls. "It was a constant battle to stay alive." During his time in Morocco, Francis's dreams of becoming a fighter never waned. He continued to train whenever possible, honing his skills and preparing for the day he could finally pursue his passion. "I would find a way to train, even if it meant using makeshift equipment," he says. "My determination to succeed kept me going." Eventually, Francis's perseverance paid off. He learned about the Spanish enclaves in Morocco, which offered a potential route to Europe. The journey to these territories was fraught with danger, involving climbing high fences and evading authorities. The first time I attempted to cross, I fell and injured myself on the barbed wire, he recalls. But I couldn't give up. I had to keep trying. After multiple attempts, Francis finally made it to Spain. He arrived with nothing but a dream and the determination to succeed. When I first stepped on European soil, I felt a mix of fear and hope, he shares. I knew this was my chance. In Spain, Francis faced new challenges. He struggled to find stable housing and employment, often sleeping in parks or abandoned buildings. However, he refused to let his circumstances define him. He sought out boxing gyms, hoping to find a place to train. I walked into a gym and told them my story, he recalls. I said, I want to be a champion, but I have nothing. Can you help me? The gym owner recognized Francis's potential and agreed to let him train. With each passing day, he dedicated himself to his craft, pouring his heart and soul into training. I was determined to make the most of this opportunity, he says. I knew I had to work harder than anyone else. Francis's hard work soon paid off. He transitioned from boxing to mixed martial arts, realizing that MMA offered a faster path to financial stability. I had to adapt to survive, he explains. MMA was a way to make money and support myself. His first professional fight came just 4 months after he began training in MMA, and he won by submission, marking the beginning of his rise in the sport. As Francis climbed the ranks in MMA, he faced formidable opponents, each fight pushing him closer to his ultimate goal. His tenacity and fighting spirit captured the attention of fans and promoters alike. I knew that every fight was a step closer to becoming a champion, he says. In 2018, Francis faced Stipe Miocic for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. It was a moment he had dreamed of since he was a child watching boxing matches. Walking into that octagon, I felt a mix of nerves and excitement, he recalls. The fight was intense, and although Francis didn't win, he gained invaluable experience and respect in the MMA community. After the fight, Francis faced a period of self-reflection. I felt like I had let everyone down, he admits. But my family back home reminded me of how far I had come. They were proud of me, regardless of the outcome. This support fueled his determination to keep pushing forward. Francis's journey continued, leading him to a rematch with Miocic in 2021. This time, he was ready. He had learned from his past mistakes and was determined to claim the title. The fight was a defining moment in his career, showcasing his incredible strength and skill. When he won, it was not just a personal victory, it was a triumph for everyone who had supported him along the way. Today, Francis Ngannou stands as a symbol of resilience and determination. His journey from the sand mines of Cameroon to the UFC Heavyweight Championship is a testament to the power of dreams and the human spirit. I want my story to inspire others, he says. No matter where you come from, you can achieve greatness if you believe in yourself and work hard. Francis's journey is far from over. He continues to train, fight, and inspire others, using his platform to advocate for change and support those in need. I want to give back to my community and help others who are struggling, he shares. I know what it's like to fight for a better life, and I want to make a difference. As he reflects on his past, Francis knows that his experiences have shaped him into the person he is today. The future doesn't make sense without the past, he says. Every struggle, every hardship has brought me to this moment. His story serves as a reminder that no matter how difficult the journey may be, there is always hope for a brighter future. In conclusion, Francis Ngannou's life is a powerful narrative of transformation and tenacity. From a childhood filled with challenges to becoming a world champion, his journey is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Through hard work, determination, and an unwavering belief in himself, Francis has proven that it is possible to rise above adversity and achieve greatness. His story continues to inspire countless individuals around the world, reminding us all that our past does not define us, it is our actions and choices that shape our destiny.